So now let's see how we can create a new document and export it as another file. Okay, a file that can be used as a Inkscape document or a portable document, or like a PDF file or a PNG file which can be used for your website. And PDF files are meant to be used as a printed file, right? So now we are here. Let's see, for instance, if I create a new document that would be squared. Let's go maybe to social, because social have very squared documents, and especially Instagram portrait or Instagram square, like this one. Okay, this one is going to be easier for us to create documents. So we have our document here. As you can see, it's a square document. So let's create maybe a logo. Okay, let's create something very simple. We already have some kind of preset here. Let's go to fill and stroke and change the color. Okay, so let's use this like this. Let's change well, actually what we're going to do is to use something that is going to be transparent in the middle, and we will change the appearance of the boulders. So now I'm gone on the stroke paint, stroke style. Let's change this stuff. Okay, so as for now, let's go for small lines. Maybe let's change. Let's change this and let's make them bigger like this. Now it looks very big, and that's okay. You know, dashes. We can change some of the presets like this, for instance. And yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. Markers, we can change if you want to have this here at the beginning or not. Anyway, we'll keep this way. Let's change the color. Sorry, yeah, stroke paint, and let's change the color. Yeah, okay, this one is fine. Now let's add maybe a star, like stars, like this. Okay, let's move it like this. Okay, it's something just as an exercise. All right. Now let's add a text. Okay, now type in my logo. Let's make this bigger. Okay. Yes, why not? Let's change this. My logo, let's change how it looks like. So for this, we can use the text panel. So to do so, we can go to the text menu, text in fonts, and here we have the text panel. And in this case, let's make it bold and italic. Okay, it's like my logo. Let's click on apply. We can center it. We can even write in this. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And let's change the size like this. Maybe let's go to 100. Yeah, and apply. Yeah, now it's big. We can change the color as well, but let's keep it like this. So we have our nice logo somehow. Now we want to export it. Okay, I will use this. Maybe, you know what we can do? We can also distribute this logo and make it and center it, or it depends where you want to center it. So in this case, I'm going to center it on this page. All right, it's here. So now let's export our document. So first off, we will save it. Save as. We will save it as a document on. Let's go as a drawing, as an SVG. An SVG file is the root file, the raw file of Inkscape. It's also those kind of files which can be used on websites. You can also download them from other websites. Maybe from Canva, you can get those SVG files. And if you open them again with Inkscape, they'll be okay. You will be able to work on them. Then we can also use an export PNG feature, which is here. You can also press Ctrl-Shift-E to open this tab, and in this case we can export this as a PNG file, or that can be used as a website creation. Okay, just for logo, etc. So you can export the page, the drawing itself, or the selection. If I want to export only this text, I can do this. You can do this with the selection button. Now let's go to page, and then you can just give it a name. You can also change the size, you can change DPI, etc. So if you want to make it bigger or smaller, you can. Let's say I want to have it like 500 pixels by 500 pixels. Here it is, and then I can export it as a PNG file. By the way, it's in pixels, not in millimeters or centimeters, because it's a web file, all right? So now, in this case, I can export it, but it's going to be very small in this case. I mean, let's go for this, maybe. This is much better. It's much better to keep a at least 75 dpi for the screen. So that's how it will look like. And then you can create on export, and then it will be exported. You can also do the same with the drawing, some kind of drawing, and the selection. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But we can also save it as something else. Let's say you want to save it as another type of file. You can export it as a GIMP file. Why not? It's here. It's a XCF file. Then you can also export it as a PNG, a PDF file, which is PDF here. It's a portable document format. So here it is. And in this case, you can get, let's go here, let's go and print this here. I will show you how it works. You can change the version of the PDF that you want to use. This is the current version, and this is an older one. You can embed the fonts. You have many options here, and then create OK, and then your file will be exported here. I will open this in my on my machine. Here it is, drawing PDF, and yes. Let me show you here. This is a PDF with my logo, all right? And you can also export it as a EPS file. EPS is good if you want to work with other piece of software, like Illustrator, for instance, from Adobe. And you can also open Adobe's files in Inkscape, which is great. So the EPS file is here. It's written here. So, and you have also many different other file formats, but we will keep those basic here.